Looking for a way to earn some extra money, this just might be the idea for you.
Yeah, from Escondido all the way to Chula Vista, more and more parents are pulling in extra cash by blogging. But it's not quite as easy as it may sound. NBC7's consumer Bob is here with that story.
It's actually a lot of work, a lot of hard work. You'll find out why in just a minute. But, you know, I've been in this consumer business a long time. And from my experience, most work-at-home offers that you see are scams. But blogging's another story. It's not without its problems and its pitfalls. But there are plenty of San Diego women, mommy bloggers as they're often called, who are pulling in money right now from their home computers.
Good job.
It's playtime for Chelsea Day and her son, but these days playing outside can easily turn into another story on Chelsea's blog.
Muggy nights, lazy dogs, overgrown plants.
For 3.5 years, Chelsea has been writing about her family on the blog Someday I'll Learn. It can be about a family treat, a favorite toy, or affordable fashions. Today, that blog gets 35,000 views every month and puts money in Chelsea's pocket.
I make about $45,000 a year on my blog.
While Chelsea gets 35,000 views,
Think giant milk cartons.
Katie Dillon gets 4 times that number. La Jolla mom.
When I started it, I had no idea what I was doing.
But 4 years later, Katie's lifestyle blog is the envy of many mommy bloggers, women who want the attention and the extra money. What can Katie and other writers make from one blog post?
You could make anywhere from $50 to $400, for your time.
So where does the money come from? Some from online ads, but a lot of it comes from what they write about, paid by sponsors.
Companies started to notice what I was doing, and then they would present me with opportunities that I could take or not.
Starbucks and Walmart and different baby companies, they send us products and pay us an advertising fee to review it, to talk about how we use it in our life.
A lot of these people are saying, look, I can get cars, I can get jewelry, I can get cosmetics for free, plus get compensated for doing it at the same time. It's a pretty appealing business, really.
But a business that could easily be abused. San Diego State marketing professor Michael Belch says, can you trust a blogger that is paid to write about a particular toy or camera or baby food?
And that's part of the problem, I think, with making money is you can receive just so much and get caught up in it a little bit, and I've been guilty of that too.
Katie Dillon says it's important to disclose if you've been paid or compensated for a blog or online review.
We will only talk about things that we really enjoy. I have had to reach out to sponsors before and say, it's not a fit, it's not going to work. I can't honestly tell my readers that this is something we use when it's not.
Chelsea says she puts in dozens of hours every week on her blog, especially when the kids are at grandma's house. So is there still room for other bloggers who want to bring in some extra income?
I put everything out there for 2 years before I saw a dime.
Could someone start today and be as successful as you?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
The key is to write about what you know. Find a niche and be honest, whether it's about toys, treats, or simply playing outside.
I think just really being authentic, developing your voice and sticking to it, just being true to who you really are. People will see that and respect it.
Go, go,
go.
Katie told me she started writing about things that could easily be Googled. Over time, people found her blogs, liked them, and eventually advertisers started taking notice. Besides making money from their blogs, Katie and Chelsea say it's opened the door to other writing offers, writing assignments with magazines, other websites, that sort of thing. So they made money beyond just from their website.
We were talking about the fact that when somebody gets paid to do a review, it's tricky because if they review something well and people don't like it themselves, then are they going to trust them in the future? I mean, there's a lot of issues there.
Honesty is real important if they're going to do that, and it's a fine line because they're getting paid to do those things. I think some of the bloggers sometimes can be more like infomercials. People eventually, if that's the case, I think will catch on and move on to someone else that they think might be more honest. But if you're trying to make money, then it is a fine line. As readers, you have to be skeptical of what you see in some of those blogs, no matter who's writing about it. In my opinion, disclosure is critical. Both the women I talked to agree with that, and in their blogs, sometimes even before and after the article, they will say if they've been compensated in some ways to write that, to review it, that sort of thing. And I think you need to look for that, and I think they need to be very important, anyone who's going to blog, in disclosing that.
Full disclosure.
Sure enough.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bob.
All right.
There is new help for the thousands